All right there, folks. Looks like we are live. Yes, absolutely. There we go. Okay, well, we are live here on this wonderful Tuesday night. Folks, I hope you've all had a fantastic week so far. If you're coming to me live, give me a hashtag live down there. If you're coming to me on replay, give me a hashtag replay. And please let me know where you're coming from. I always like to see, we have folks that sometimes pop in from different parts of the world, and I like to see that. It's kind of fun. Anyway, if you got any questions, drop them down in the chat below there. And of course, if you are seeing us over on YouTube, or if you're not, go on over there and watch us over there at Smiling Stu on YouTube. And go on over and check us out. And of course, if you are seeing us anywhere besides the Home Business Freedom Group, please come and join us in the group. Just search for Facebook groups for Home Business Freedom, or you can do the quick link that I got over here for you, smilingstu.com/group. That's right, folks. So what do we got for you this evening? Well, we got kind of a few things for you tonight that could be a little interesting. Let's see, there we go. Okay, get rid of all that stuff. Okay, well, first of all, some things that came out of the mastermind this morning, and I thought I'd just bring them to you. Now, of course, last week I focused a whole lot in my posts and things about staying away from negative people. And folks often ask me how I maintain my positive attitude all the time, because Smiling Stu, I'm always pretty positive. And so anyway, I simply choose to. It's something I choose to do. I don't dwell on the negatives. They just get in your way. You got to dismiss them, make decisions, and move on. The negatives don't help you. So if you feed your mind with positive stuff, for instance, the mastermind call I go to every morning feeds my mind with positive energy. I read books that are self-improvement and positive. Seminars. I go to a lot of webinars and things like that. Live events, any kind of live event where you can get some kind of training or something like that. It's going to expand your mind and make things positive for you. So those are great ways to help set yourself positive. But the thing is, you've got to offset the negatives. And what came up in the mastermind this morning about it is, well, we know there's going to be negatives in life, right? So it's how you handle them that's important. I mean, my life isn't without negatives, but I'm still, going through life in a positive attitude. It's the only way to go. And if you're consistently exposed to someone or people that are around you that are always negative, that kind of wears into your subconscious and it becomes normal to you. And so eventually you start slipping into that negativity. So that's why it's really important that if you've got that sort of thing going on around you day after day, that you've got to get away from it in some way. Or if you've got to put up with it because it's a job that you've got to deal with for the moment, you've got to offset it with some positivity. So fill your mind with the positive thoughts so that the negative thoughts don't weigh you down. So anyway, that's one of the things we were going to talk about tonight. The second thing I was going to talk to you about, and it kind of came up in the mastermind today, and it goes along with the reading where we're back into Think and Grow Rich again, and we're into the chapter on desire. And the thing is, if you want to achieve the things you want in life and accomplish the things you desire in life, you've got to have a major definite purpose. So do you have a major definite purpose? If someone came knocking on your door tomorrow and said, hey, let's talk about your major definite purpose, would you know even what to tell them? Yeah, we've all got some kind of vague idea in our life. Yeah, we'd like to have lots of money. We'd like to do this. If I had money, I'd do that. But that's not really a plan. That's not a major definite purpose. That's not a real desire to accomplish that goal. So one of the things about a major definite purpose, and I'm going to do a screen share with you here because we're just going to read a little bit of what Napoleon Hill has to say about it. So this is actually in the Think and Grow Rich ebook that comes in the Mastermind collection, which again, I'll talk to you about here in a minute. But anyway, this is right at the very bottom of page 49 going into page 50. Every human being who reaches the age of understanding of the purpose of money wishes for it. Wishing will not bring riches, but desiring riches with a state of mind that becomes an obsession, then planning definite ways and means to acquire riches and backing those plans with persistence, which does not recognize failure, will bring riches. The method by which desire for riches can be transmuted into its financial equivalent consists of 6 definite practical steps. First, fix your mind the exact amount of money you desire. So, how much money is it you want to have? And set a goal that's first attainable. I mean, you can set a goal that's millions of dollars, but that's a longer term plan. What do you want to have in the next year? Take that big goal, break it down into chunks. What do you need to accomplish in the next year to get there? So anyway, first fix that money amount in your mind. So let's say that, let's talk about my major definite purpose right here. My goal is by the 1st of June in 2024 that I'll have $3,000 in residual income. All right. So that's my goal. So I have a major definite purpose. And by knowing that, I can break that down and bring it back. So, first you need to fix that mountain of money that you desire. It is not sufficient merely to say, I want plenty of money. So that's what we were talking about before. You can't just say, oh yeah, I want to have a lot of money. You've got to have a specific goal that you're going for. Okay. So first, be definite as to the amount. There is a psychological reason for the definiteness, which will be described in the subsequent chapter. So if you read the book, you can catch that in a later chapter. Second, determine exactly what you intend to give in return for the money you desire. There is no such reality as something for nothing. So in other words, if you're desiring that money, just wishing for it and saying, I'm going to have it isn't going to get you there. What are you going to do to get it? What steps are you going to take to get there? What service are you going to render in order to receive that money? Third, establish a definite date when you intend to possess the money you desire. Again, June 1st, 2024 was my date. Fourth, create a definite plan for carrying out your desire and begin at once, whether you are ready or not to put the plan into action. So in other words, develop the plan, and whether you think you're ready or not, if you say, hey, I can be ready in 6 months. No, start now. 6 months will come and go and you won't have done a thing. All right. So figure out what you want, put the plan into action, put it into action now, whether you're ready to go or not. All right. Fifth, write out a clear, concise statement of the amount of money you intend to acquire. Name the time limit for its acquisition. State what you intend to give in return for the money and describe clearly the plan through which you intend to accumulate it. So basically, you've taken the first parts of that and you've put it all together in number 5. And then once you've put that all together into your plan, your major definite purpose, I have one right here. Okay. And this is one that I've adapted from the company I work with that does the Grow Rich Mastermind. They've got a copy of this for you in there, and I'll go over that in just a second, but you can take it and adapt it to what's right for you. And that's what I've done for myself. So anyway, read your written statement aloud twice daily, once just before retiring at night and once after rising in the morning. As you read, see and feel and believe yourself already in possession of the money. Okay. It is important that you follow the instructions described in these 6 steps. It is especially important that you observe and follow the instructions in the 6th paragraph. You may complain that it is impossible for you to see yourself in possession of money before you actually have it. Here is where burning desire will come to your aid. If you truly desire money so keenly that your desire is an obsession, you will have no difficulty in convincing yourself that you will acquire it. The object is to want money and to become so determined to have it that you convince yourself you will have it. So anyway, you can read further on this. Napoleon Hill is a brilliant man, even though he wrote this back in 1937. The principles all still apply. So pretty cool stuff. So anyway, what I was going to show you about that, let's go ahead and kill this here. So anyway, in the Mastermind collection, which I've offered to you before, there is a copy of Think and Grow Rich. And let me just real quick, doesn't look like I have that up. Let me just go there to that. So anyway, you get into the collection and you'll end up seeing this page. So that's the first page right there. This is how you get onto the Mastermind in the morning, but you get down here to the core curriculum. So there's Think and Grow Rich that we were just looking at. So you're welcome to have that and read it. But if you scroll on down a little further, right here is a major definite purpose and self-confidence formula. Okay, so this is everything you need to get your own major definite purpose set up between reading the book and using this. So once again, I'm going to drop this link in the bottom. It's smilingstew.com/collection. Let me see if I've got that where I can pop it up for you here. No, I don't think I do right offhand. But anyway, yeah, smilingstew.com/collection. And it'll get you to that page. And you can go ahead and get your own major definite purpose, get it set up for yourself, make the, and it's also got all these extra great bits of reading. And we were just talking about how to keep the negativity away by filling your mind with positive stuff. Well, here's a whole bunch of it for you, free of charge, ready to go. So you can work on getting rid of that negativity without ever spending a dime, folks. So I'm going to drop that below for you. So anyway, what else have I got going today? Well, there's a major definite purpose for you. So you can see it's set up right here so you can do it. It talks about everything you've got to do, so forth. So yeah, so definitely check that out. It's definitely worthwhile. It'll definitely help put those positive thoughts in your head. If the negatives have been pulling you down, that's how to fix it. You got to put some positives in there instead. So the other thing I was going to show you is I've been working today on getting things ready for the affiliate marketing, the affiliate freedom of, the home business freedom affiliate workshop that we're running, that I'm doing starting next Tuesday. I've talked to you about. I'm almost full, folks. I've got one spot left. So if you're interested, you want to get to me right away and let me know. But anyway, I've been putting together the link to get into it. So I've been doing that. And there's the thank you page for it. Still got a little bit of work to do on those. Where you see my picture here, I'm actually going to be replacing that with a little short video, just kind of giving some instructions on what to do and so forth. And so anyway, I've got that going, and I've been working on the slide presentation for it. Let me bring up Canva here. So there's the slide presentation we got going. You can see we're well into that. So a lot of information. First night may run a little bit long because we got a lot of information to cover to kind of get that foundation in there. And then we'll be able to chunk it down a little more in different areas as we progress. We're going to be doing it for 6 nights. Here, let me go ahead and pop up my little thing on that for you there. Yeah, so we're doing it for 6 weeks, every Tuesday starting 10/10, October 10th, so next Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern. So you'll have to adjust that. Now, I've got actually a couple of people that are in the group that are from the other side of the world. And so they may or may not make all of those Zooms live, but I'm going to record them all. I also have put together a Facebook group a private Facebook group just for the folks that are in this workshop. And so I'm going to be posting all of the live Zooms after they render. I'll post them into that group so that you can go back and rewatch parts of it if you want to just kind of double check what we talked about or learn something step by step. And then also, if you're not able to attend at that time, maybe after work, or you're one of the folks that's on the other side of the world, you'll be able to just hop into the group a little while after it renders and I get it posted, and you'll be able to watch it. And we'll leave it in there for the length of the time so that everybody has ability to get to that. So anyway, that's kind of what I'm working on, getting things going on that. It's been really a little bigger task than I thought it was going to be, but I'm having a lot of fun with it. So, and at this point, I'm far enough into it that I'm quite confident I'll have it ready to go in plenty of time. Like I said, I'm just down to some little tweaks here and there at this point. Got to make a couple videos. That'll happen on Thursday. So Thursday, you'll see this going out for everybody and ready to rock. So, folks, have a wonderful evening. Let me get that out of there. Have a wonderful evening. Smile at everyone you see tonight or tomorrow. Yeah, probably won't see too many tonight. Smile at everyone you see tomorrow. It'll improve their day. It'll definitely improve yours, folks. Have a wonderful night. Smile and stew out, folks. Take care now.